Hello and welcome. I'm Rahul, and you're watching me on my Facebook page on my YouTube channel of my talks. And if you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. I was feeling a little bit uh, low energy because previous 2 days I was going through high fever. I just want to say because every time when you overcome any kind of ailments, or any kind of disease, you feel a little bit jubilant, and the same is happening with me right now. Because after coming through fever, especially high fever, you feel really uh, low energy, but there is a happiness in your mind that something has gone, something has passed, and now I can eat everything whatever I want. So this is the happiness of overcoming each and every disease that you have. But I want to say that disease of life, I'm not asking about real disease, I'm asking about subtle disease, that are clinging with us, like negativities, having a tendency to procrastinate, having a tendency to do little things and think that I have done more. So these are illusion based dramas that are happening in everybody's life. That's why I want to counter all that. I want to say one thing, that you are the axis of your own life. You are the axis of your own life. Everything revolves around you. But when you will go away, the world will go on and on as it is. Maybe certain impacts will not be as it is when you were there, but the world will go on. It will never be, you know, something that has been waiting for someone. So we are a smaller piece of universe, but when we think in a different way, that our capabilities in terms of invention, in terms of impacting the world, in terms of influencing millions of people, in terms of creating something new which can help all the generations which will be taking birth in humanity, so inventing something new, so these all will impact for longer period of time. So in these terms we are huge. We are huge. Our impact is huge. So that's why many people say that universe resides within you. We are a small part of universe, but we are axis of our own life, and that is what I want to tell you. If you want to grow your mindset, that you want to earn more money, or you want to do something more, or if you want to go on a spiritual journey because it embarks a new path in your life, you can go, but you'll feel that energy is essential part of that. Energy is essential part of that. You have to move forward according to your energy level. That is what I want to say. Because many experience, when you go through experience, then only get these subtle points, and that is what I got. Energy is really important in every field. If you want to work more, you need energy. And because of habitual activities, we develop energy. And the same happens with the spiritual realm. If we practice more meditation and spiritualism, we will certainly finding more peace, more tranquility of mind. So it is also important. But I want to say that if you want to attract money, it is also essential that you maintain high level energy. You resonate at higher frequency. Yeah, you cannot be same as someone else, who is doing better in his life. But every finger in your hand is not equal. And when it unites every finger, it solves all of your problems. So every unique finger has different roles in life, and the same is true with you. You are someone who is essential in an organization, essential in his own business, essential in his own life and in his relationship and his family members. So that's why I'm asking you. Your role could be different, and that is what I wanted to tell you. Maintain your energy. Your role could be different. My voice is lingering a little bit. After coming through a little bit of ailment, it happens. But I want to say you, If you want to attract money, your energy should be at high level. And how to do that? Whenever you go at your work, you try to vibrate yourself with positive energy, trying to find peace and tranquility in your mind whenever you are working, wherever you are working. Because if you do work certain works with peace and tranquility, its magnitude will be much more. You know, you can say all the tasks, whoever is being delegated to you. Some tasks you can ask that right now I'm not in a position to do that. You can say that. You can manage your time, but organize your work. Prioritize. What work should be given priority? Prioritize. It solves many of your problems. What is important? Many people don't prioritize. Whatever comes in front of them, they try to accomplish that. They try to, you know, do something task. But try to prioritize your work. Many times I don't want to give suggestion to my elders, to my higher authority, but I also see that they don't give priority. Whatever comes, they came in haste and they delegate the same work to other people. This should not happen. Try to prioritize your work. You are a human being. You have decision making ability, and that's why you have gone through that very position. So that's why I want to tell you that if you want to achieve more money, you have to organize your time. You have to prioritize things. You have to vibrate at higher frequency. You have to vibrate with positivity. Many times you'll feel that negative people are around you. They are sucking your energy. You'll feel like it may happen. If you are in a wrong community, you may feel that your energy is depleting. But how to overcome that? You have to learn that. How to protect a shield, how to create a shield around you so that you can protect yourself. It is subtle art that you have to understand. And many a times you have learned in your life how to say no to things in a different way. But how to do it delicately, without breaking the relationship, without impacting the relationship. It matters. That is what you have to learn. That is called etiquettes, in organization and behavior. It doesn't mean that you accept all the works whatever it has been delegated to you. But it is very subtle that you have to learn. And it has a greater impact. Communication skill is really important. Communication skill is also important, and always I trade that. How to talk with your elders, how to talk with your colleagues, how to talk with your peers. It is important. It is very important to learn communication skills. If you want to close a deal in your business, you have to understand how to talk and how to make pressure, when to make pressure, how to delicately handle a relationship so that it cannot be broken. Everyone can feel only a stress at a level. After that, they will be frustrated. You know, they will come in their original avatar, whatever you say. That is why how to tackle these people, you should have this subtle art. So that is what I wanted to tell you. Many things is really subtle that we have to understand. And one thing I want to tell you that if you want to grow, grow really, you have to build your confidence. I'm committed right now. That's why I came in front of you. I feel that it is important and essential to come in front of you to engage something, whatever I want to do, because it is essential for me as well. Because if I want to develop my own communication skill, if I want to nurture some certain people, I have to be consistent. If you make a gap, nobody is going to listen to you for a long period of time, because they want consistency, because they are cling on you, they want to improve themselves. It may happen, and it happens. That's why YouTube also try to prioritize and give certain people priority who consistently make videos. We don't have time much more because we are job holders. We work really hard and what I say, very time taking job we do, and that's why in some prime time, whatever you say, or prime time, the spare time, we call it prime time. In a spare time I make videos because it is my passion. That's why I make this video. I know that it may bring me some kind of wonder in future. I may hold certain better opportunity because of that. If I will hone my skills, if I will be better at it, if I can augment my quality, then I will certainly do better. Maybe at certain platforms you will not be promoted, but maybe there will be certain opportunity in your life where you can grab more, but right now it helps me to create my own influence. It helps me to create, a very good relationship with people, and that's why I communicate in that big way. So I want to tell one of the most important thing that I have left right now. Everything is subtle when it comes to intelligence, because whatever you read, and in my previous video I also said that all the knowledge that comes from book, these are instructions, and you have to read that. It is faculty of your brain that you do. So everything is subtle there. Try to make a conception, you know a concept, in your mind, that whatever you are doing, everything you are doing reasonably, there should be a reason behind that. And whatever you perceive, at this level, at very subtle level, you perceive many qualitative analysis of yourself, which are very subtle. And when you deep dive into that, you feel that everything is transparent, and it is not only transparent, but it has certain effect. You see it as a mirror, whatever you say, mirror of your mind. Many times when you dive into it, you will feel that many people have gone through that. you know you feel that whatever is happening at very subtle level, when you think about that, it happens. So light has spooky phenomena, do you know, observer effect. If you read, I don't have time to explain all that, but you can go and can read on Google what is the observer's effect. Light plays spooky. Particles, particles wave duality. I'm not asking, I'm just giving you certain examples of science, where it became intricate, where it became difficult and very spooky to solve. Then they gave certain laws at that very point of time, which distinguishes and create complexities in analyzing things. But even though we have discovered quantum mechanics, and because of that, right now we have developed many machines, MRIs and other X-rays machine, which are helping us in our medical field. So we have to understand that these are the subtle fields. But everything, when you go a little bit macro, or when you dive into reasoning and try to find quantitative analysis, you tap into something important. This is called science rules. Something important. You tap into reality, and from there you bring the principles. Everything has not been solved in quantum mechanics. It is still a beginning. String theory has come, and is still they are on a journey where they have discovered more than 5 or 6 dimensions. Even someone says that they have reached up to 10 dimensions. These are smaller dimensions, some are not bigger, that the thing, but we cannot comprehend it in our mind. These are all in mathematical laws and rules. I'm just giving you an example. I'm not asking that you relate everything, but everything at subtle field changes. When you go micro level, atomic nature changes, particles nature changes. Heisenberg principles, you cannot identify the positions, and certain thing is there, you cannot find at the point of time where it is actually a position, and it's something I'm missing. In my 11th I have already read the Heisenberg principles. Right now I'm forgetting that, but I will go through the wave. But it happens. Life is just like a book. You have to be reasonable. You have to fit your reasoning in, and then you don't always start born in learning through life. You have to learn a lot of things. You won't have to be stubborn. Yeah, you will go through many changes in your life, and you have to adapt certain changes in that very lifetime. You cannot be stubborn. You cannot, swear that I cannot do this thing in my life. Time will turn everything, and you have to go through that. But with the experience, you will make yourself so formidable that nobody can dive into your consciousness and can bring chaos to your life. That is where you have to create shield. And this comes from intellectuality. This comes from incisiveness that you develop along with time. So how to protect yourself, I have told you. quantitative analysis and fitting, reasoning and everything. Thank you for listening to me.